guys, welcome back to LS Plays FM and to what is going to be a channel update here regarding my channel LS Plays FM. So I'm going to be running through with you today, number one, what is probably really obvious on the screen, some new artwork and some new overlays and so on that have been designed for the channel itself. I'm going to be running through my plans with you for FM21 and also regarding Twitch, which I will come to at the end of this. I've got some really good announcements regarding the live streaming platform of Twitch, which I'm really excited for. Now, though, I say I'll go through the really obvious one straight away regarding the artwork and the overlays, because obviously you can see it all on the screen at the moment. I owe a massive amount of thanks to Martin from the FM community, Mr. @Pello77 is his Twitter name, and also to Pressing Forward himself, or David as I know him. You may have already come across his content before. He's a fellow YouTuber, as they have been really helpful with some of this rebranding that I've done for the channel. Now, with the logo and the banner, that all kind of falls down to Martin, who gave me a massive helping hand with designing that. As you can see, it's been completely redone and I really like the look of it, and I've then implemented that into my overlays and into my new colour scheme. And there's a lot of orange, there's a lot of black, kind of being taken from Maidstone's colours, obviously our former Stones Rolling On Up series, now that the FM20 series has finished. I wanted to kind of take those colours with me and make those into the logo, etc., which is what you will see. In terms of the intro that you would have seen at the beginning of this episode, that was very much thanks to Mr. Pressing Forward. He really helped with that and has helped me get that all sorted and running. So hopefully you guys like the looks of both of the intro and the new logo and artwork and so on. And as I say, a massive thanks to both those guys. You'll find all of their links to their social media and to David's channel and so on down in the description of this video. So if you want to go over to their channels or to their Twitter pages to give them a follow or a sub, then make sure you do that. As well, guys, if you enjoyed this video here today, this channel update, make sure you do drop a like on it. It really does help the channel out. And also, if you're looking forward to seeing any of the content I mentioned in this video, such as the upcoming FM21 content, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and to also ring the notification bell so you can get notified when any of my content here on YouTube for LS Plays FM goes live. Now, speaking of FM21, of course, we're very quickly approaching what we believe will hopefully be the release date of the beta, because it is widely expected to be next week sometime. A lot of people expecting the 10th of November. I know I'm certainly am, because I've booked leave off of work for it, which is pretty sad, I know, but I've done it regardless. So I'm hoping it will be the 10th of November, but definitely it should be round about sometime next week. It's normally 2 weeks before the release of the full game, which would then put it in contention to around about the 10th, the 9th, the 11th, something like that. Now, I've already mentioned it in previous episodes, but I wanted to give you a bit more of a bigger breakdown of my beta save, which will be with Manchester United. As I say, I've mentioned it previously, I've shown some designs for thumbnails and so on, but there's probably going to be a bit more work going into that. But you'll be able to get a glimpse of the intro at the very end of this video. So if you want to have a look at that, definitely stick around, because say I'll be showing you the intro for the series at the very end of this video. So say if you want to have a look at that, stick around to the very end. But in terms of the save itself, we are going to be taking over from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the beginning of the 2020-2021 season. Ole is well and truly no longer at the wheel, and I'm going to be banning that blooming phrase from being chanted by the fans. I hate that chant as a Man U fan, I really do. He is no longer at the wheel. The wheel has been chucked out the window and I am now at the helm instead. And I'm going to be hopefully taking Man U back to glory in the beta save. Now, with that beta save, of course, it's going to be the first one we're going to be doing with FM21. And my plan is, once the game is out and available to play and so on, that I'll be releasing a video 5 days a week. In other words, Monday to Friday, there will be a video on the Manchester United save every day of that week. So we'll have at least 5 videos on the channel regarding that series. Now, that will last probably around the first 2 or 3 weeks of the game, and then it may revert back to the original 3 days a week that you've probably seen with the Stones Rolling On Up. It may not, it depends entirely on kind of how I'm coping with doing that many videos. The reason why I'm going to go quite so many early on is because I've got this leave off of work, so I can kind of get ahead of the game, stuff like that. So we'll see quite how it goes. I am also planning on releasing extra videos as well during those first few weeks, things like how-to videos, and I've already definitely got one experiment planned for when the beta releases and a few more planned for later on down the line. So you can expect to see those extra videos as we go as well. I'm hoping my first experiment may be out within the first week of FM21. We'll have to wait and see quite how the database goes. But as I say, that is kind of the plan for FM21 once it comes out, and then once the full game's out and everything, we'll see quite what happens. Now guys, the final announcement, and probably one of the biggest that I'll be making in this video today, is regarding Twitch. I mentioned it at the very beginning of this video, and it's one that I am really excited about. Essentially, I have at long last created myself a Twitch account where I'm going to start live streaming from the beginning of FM21. I have planned to do a Norwich City save where I'm going to be trying to get the Canaries flying high in English football, trying to get into the top of the English football pyramid and trying to win the Premier League, the Champions League, etc. with them. My Twitch name, for those of you who are interested in having a look at it, is twitch.tv/LSPlaysFM. I've managed to get the same username over there, which I'm really pleased about. And as I say, we will be starting off with Norwich once the FM21 beta comes out. My plan is to hopefully possibly stream on the very first day of the beta. It depends on what time the beta gets released to us. If it's quite late on, it will probably be that I will stream on the day after the beta is released, so possibly during the day or during the evening. In terms of what I'm kind of going to schedule for Twitch, there's no official schedule as of yet, and there's no set games. Initially, I will be kind of mainly playing Football Manager, but there's no kind of limit on that. I will play other games that I fancy playing whenever it may be. So hopefully, if you are interested in that type of stuff, then do come along and give the channel a follow. In terms of the days that I'm going to be streaming, there's no set date. It's going to be whenever I'm free to stream, but I'm looking to do at least 3 days worth of streaming a week. I really want to make sure I'm doing that because, as I say, I'm really excited to do it. I've always wanted to stream, so as I say, I want to try and do 3 times a week at the very minimum. And as I've said as well, guys, do make sure, if you are interested, to go over and give the channel a follow. There will be a link to it in the description, and there will also be a link to it on my pinned comment on this video, so you can go over and take a look. As well, guys, when you are following, you will be notified whenever I go live over there on Twitch. So say not having a schedule isn't the end of the world, because you'll get notified whenever I go live via Twitch itself. And also, if you follow me over on Twitter, I will also notify you on there as well. However, guys, that just about wraps up everything that I wanted to cover with you in this video here today regarding both the channel itself, FM21 and Twitch. I really hope you have enjoyed this video here today and you're looking forward to some of the content coming up both on YouTube here and on Twitch over the next coming months. As I say, there's a lot planned. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited for FM21 to finally drop and to then finally get working on all of this stuff I've had planned for so long. As well, guys, as I said at the beginning, if you have enjoyed the video, please do leave a like on it. It massively helps the channel out. And do make sure, if you're looking forward to any of the content now that I've mentioned, that you hit that subscribe button and you ring that notification bell so you get notified every time any new content drops here on YouTube. But guys, thank you very much for watching, and as I mentioned earlier, to see out the video here today, you'll be able to take a look at the Manchester United intro for the new series. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you again next time.
My retirement doesn't mean the end.